Hello, everybody. My name is the Boodle Man, and welcome to a free roam Let's Play. We'll call it. Free roam Let's Plays on this channel will also be known as updates. We're just gonna call it updates because I can't brain my brain around words today. So updates for the channel and updates for certain Let's Plays that are going on right now. Yes, this is involving my current predicament with Alien Isolation. Also, CapCut is starting to act up again. So I want to get into that, and then I want to get into things that I have been seeing on the internet, which is a lot of stuff. As you guys know, I am not a political channel. I don't talk about politics. I don't have my political view known to anybody, apart from close friends like Blurry and Polar, or people who know me personally. I don't think it's right for this channel that I want to be for everybody, whether you are Republican or Democrat or somewhere in between. I want this to be something that everybody can watch, everybody can enjoy, and everybody can get along with. So, there is that. Next, I am really trying to talk with you guys. I do struggle to talk. I do struggle to build up some sort of conversation. It's something that I'm just not the best at. I can talk when somebody else brings up a subject or conversation or asks questions, but I myself am not good at developing a conversation topic. Because when it is me having to develop a conversation topic, my mind instantly wants to jump to comic books, it wants to jump to manga, it wants to jump to anime, animated cartoons, TV shows, and things that do not relate to the thing that I am playing, which bothers me because I like it to be related to what I'm playing. So, like, if I'm doing this game, obviously I would talk a lot about Batman, my favorite superhero ever. But when it comes to things like aliens, and, like, alien comic books, I'm not too well versed in a lot of it. Actually, that's Blurry's forte. I know a bit on Outlast and a bunch of other games, but I do want to transition into the alien topic that I mentioned earlier. Alien Isolation is going to be a hold off for a bit, mainly because the game crashed on recording, and now I have to redo an entire. I feel like 2 chapters worth, because it didn't register the Alien Hive as a chapter select, which means that I have to start back at when I believe it's like part 6, it's part 5, something like that. Basically, it's when we kicked Alan off of the station, so a while ago. So about episode 7. So I am like 2 hours pushed back, maybe 3. Yeah, definitely like 3-4 hours, because I'm looking at it now. We had part 6, which is where I was just about. So we have part 6, then we had part 7, then we had part 8, and then we had part 9, and then 10, and all of that progress is pushed back. So I'm really trying. I'm trying to ensure that OBS doesn't break as much, though that seems to be OBS's favorite thing to do. It loves to break. It loves to be a pain in the ass. And I don't know. It's a pain in my ass that all of that was set back so far. It's really annoying. It's really aggravating. And as much as I love Aliens, as much as I loved Sigourney Weaver's role as Ripley, I'm not playing as Sigourney Weaver. I'm playing as her kid. And no qualms to it, but I really don't want to push myself to a game where I am not playing as Ellen. But I'm going to because it's actually a pretty fun game. The problem, though, is not the game in itself. I know I'm being very confusing right now. I'm a little tired. A lot is going on in my personal life. No, nothing's wrong with the game. I'm really tired with the bullshit OBS keeps throwing at me. And watch the Resident Evil stream, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because it's not just breaking for Resident Evil, it's breaking for every game I put on recording, I put on stream. OBS is being a shit show right now, is basically what I'm saying. If I go into OBS, I basically have to remove game capture the entire fucking time, and then I have to re-implement in a new game capture so that I am not having to, so that I'm not having you guys looking at a hypersonic zoomed in thing. And what I mean by that is it zooms in so much that you only see like one color. It's very aggravating. It's very irritating. Why it does this, I don't know. It's getting old. It's getting annoying. And I like doing YouTube. And I know my computer can handle it, because my computer did the entire Ada Wong segment in one go. The only problem is OBS, because my computer can run a lot of the games I've wanted to play. My computer can run a lot of my games, but it all comes down to OBS being a bitch and a half. OBS either doesn't want to record, or when it does want to record, it breaks on me, and it is either hypersonically zoomed in on something, or it lags out the game, which I can understand if there's like so many things running. But it gets to be a problem when it's inconsistent with what its problems are. And it makes me mad to be like, if you're going to work some days, then work all the time. Break like every once in a while, but don't be working for like 2 days straight and then break on the third day. It is getting irritating. It is getting annoying. And I already have a bunch of different things going on. The reason as well I have not posted another Resident Evil video is because I have to use my Alexa to set a timer. And I don't need you guys listening to me trying to say, Alexa, stop, because that's going to annoy me because I have to edit that out. It's better for me to just have a phone, but I can't use my phone because the screen is currently broken. Hopefully I get it fixed tomorrow. If I don't get it fixed tomorrow, that's going to be a pain in the ass. To further bring up the problems with OBS is it is mainly that it just doesn't want to work sometimes. Like, and sometimes is a bit of an understatement, but there are times it just does not want to work, and it's getting old, as I've already stated. Very annoying. There are also a few changes, and I actually need to talk to my shorts maker very soon. That would be Editor Bug. So, on an even furthermore update, I'm probably going to make another poll on what game you guys want to see after I finish Resident Evil 3, because Alien Isolation is going to be a pain. I'm probably going to stream it on YouTube, and when we get to the Alien Hive, just stop it there. But oh my gosh, I'm just done with OBS, man. Like, it's getting extremely annoying. Because, like I said, and I can't stress it enough, it works one day, and then it says, screw you, the next. And it's just, why? Why? I also wanted to do an update on Streams with Blurry. Streams with Blurry will not be happening for a bit because he is in school and he takes his school stuff extremely seriously. In my opinion, maybe a little too seriously. Blurry, if you're watching this, take a break, dude. I get you like to make sure you're on the ball, but remember to take a break, because your brain can only handle so much, my man. If you overwork your body, if you overwork your mind, you can get some real fatigue, my dude. Like, just be careful. I'm a little worried, man. Alright? This isn't me just wanting to play games with you. This is also me just, like, being elder brother-like. Like, genuinely, just don't overdo it. I mean, I'm glad you want to do something good with your life, unlike me, but, just be sure not to overwork yourself, man. Because then I'm going to be really, really concerned. My gosh. Other situations within my personal life are involving my job. I'm not going to get into that. My phone, obviously, it is broken. So me and Jam are trying to talk, because I actually really like Jam. Jam is a really cool person, and I want to talk to her more. She's pretty fun to talk to. Even if we don't really know what to talk about, I thoroughly enjoy our conversations. It's harder to talk to her because, well, the obvious elephant in the room is she lives in another country. And the other problem is she does a lot of talking on the dating app with me, opposed to Steam. We are actually just talking on Steam right now. Though we've been doing that for a little bit, so I don't know how difficult it actually is. I mean, I just call her up, I'm like, yo. She's like, yo. And we just talk. Other problems that are going on that I actually wanted to address and talk about. Again, not a political channel, but I'm an uncle first and a YouTuber second. The incident with Roblox that I have found very interesting. I never liked Roblox, and now I have a bigger reason not to. As well as recent information that I've come across because I live under a rock involving Yandere Simulator. For those of you who don't know what Yandere Simulator is, it is a game where you play as a yandere. A yandere is the stereotypical Japanese girl who's obsessed with somebody, but that's about all the stereotype goes. The rest is, it's more of a obsession. It's not even about love, it's about being obsessed to the point that you are willing to take a life for your obsession. So think like Michael Myers-esque crap minus the heartlessness. The creator, first off, is a sicko. And I get he wants to go through a lot of anime tropes and try and do a lot of Japanese-styled things. As somebody who is still studying and learning about the country, there are things that are just really, really weird and inaccurate. And I get he's going based off of anime, but I have never seen an anime that has a shop that sells women's lingerie, a form of blackmail currency, or black market currency, I should say, being undergarment shots, photographs. I'm trying to be very nice and very respectful with the choice in words that I am using, because I know I come off as a very big pervert on some of my other videos, but in reality, I am not a massive pervert. I'm actually usually very respectful. Unless somebody talks shit about me, then I just insult them. But when it comes down to the way that the guy is going, he clearly doesn't know what he is doing, and he clearly does not know how to handle a few problems. That being is, he's in his 30s. He's 34. So he is 14 years older than I am, and he cannot take constructive criticism or even harsh criticism lightly. And I've seen some of his messages where he's just insulting somebody, being like, man, you suck, you don't fucking know what I'm doing, you've never designed a game, tell me you've never designed a game without telling me you've never designed a game, you fuckle. Why don't you just fuck the right off, you little piss baby? Like, shit like that is what he's saying. And it's like, dude, these people are trying to help you. And he's even gotten help from, like, official game devs before, and they were reworking his code, and he ended up firing them because they were fixing his game, and I guess he didn't like that. He thought the code was perfect when it wasn't. And those same game developers had actually come out with a statement saying that with the way that he has set up the game, it is never going to be properly finished, and if it is published, it is going to be a mess. And from what I'm hearing, it is a mess. I actually looked up a lot of videos on it because I wanted to talk about this. Because, as I've said, I'm an uncle first, and I'm a YouTuber second. I love my niece. I love my nephew. They are the only reason I go to the state that they live in. I don't give out specific states as well for obvious reasons. Safety. For me, my niece, my nephew, all that stuff. But the guy ended up meeting up with a 13-year-old. He groomed and put into a toxic relationship. He even said like some very weird things. And I think he was under investigation at one point. I might be wrong on that. But looking into the way that his game worked, it is very clear to tell he doesn't know what he wants. I can't tell if it's a comedy, if it's supposed to be taken seriously, if it's supposed to be taken like a horror comedy, or just a comedy, or just straight up horror. Some scenes are really dark, others are really non-dark, and to add insult to injury for him is he didn't add in the main rival until later on, which clearly shows. He said there are like 10 people planned out to become rivals. he has a separate mode as well called 1980s, where you play as the main character's mom. And all of the rivals are there. And I've seen some of the gameplay. The weapons can use work, mainly with attack animation. But when I look at it, it looks like a giant mess of disaster. And he's even come out with a few words saying that he had to make them 18 plus, even though he doesn't buy it and you guys shouldn't either. You know, random shit like that. And this is all just me hearing buzz from the internet. So some of my information is definitely mixed up. So I'm sorry, bottle collectors, about that. But the dude's a creep. The dude is a creep. And, you know, back when I was younger, I would have loved to have played Yandere Simulator. I didn't have a computer, but I would have loved to have done that. But after looking into what he said, into what he did, and what he has said, especially to people who tried being nice to him, I don't want to touch his game. It's the same with the creator of The Last of Us. The creator of The Last of Us came out with a thing. I have made it very clear. I am a Christian man. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that Jesus Christ is God. And if you don't believe in Jesus Christ being God, you have made that decision. You have come to some sort of conclusion that has made you believe that he is not, or that God doesn't exist. And to that I say, okay, welcome to the channel. I still would love to see you guys here. I don't hate you for not being a Christian. I don't hate you for being a Christian. I don't hate you for anything. If you're a Christian, if you're a Jew, if you're a Muslim, if you're anything, if you're atheist, Shintoist, Buddhist, welcome. I hope I can be a nice little distraction from life. But no. The creator said that God was a plague that needed to be removed. And I don't take offense easily, but if you are going to mock my God like that, I don't have to play your game. And it's a shame, because I would have loved to have played The Last of Us. Before I heard and seen him come out with that statement, I had it in my wish list. Then he came out with that, and then I was like, well, crap, he doesn't get my money. There are plenty of other zombie games I can play, which is actually why we have Resident Evil featured on the channel. The biggest problem with seeing things like that is I don't like to support people who do things like that. It makes it uncomfortable for me to play. It gives me bad vibes. And yes, while I have played The Coffin of Andy and Lily, I don't know what the director believes. I have not seen any official things. And if anything, it's a horror comedy. It's like a dark-humored horror comedy. And honestly, I like doing voices, and that's one of the few games that I can do voices for. And, you know, I try to be as mortal as can be on that. Now, obviously, I haven't done one episode of The Coffin of Andy and Lily in a while. We aren't going to talk about it. And there's just been a lot going on that I can't really do voices for Andrew, Ashley, and a bunch of other characters in that series right now. And even then, there's a bunch of other games I want to play. Here are some of them. These are really nice looking games. Don't you guys agree? If you don't agree, okay, cool. I don't know what you want from me. I'll make polls on them. You can vote against it if you want. But no, when we come down to situations where the developer has done something very questionable or has said something that I don't like, I'm not playing the game. It doesn't matter who begs, who pleads, who asks nicely, it's not gonna happen. The director themselves could walk up to me, give me $1,000 and say, this is all yours if you just, play my game. I'd still say no. You did something I did not like. I'm a very stubborn man. I don't bend over for anybody but the God that I believe in. And my father, because my father is terrifying. But when it comes to our current predicament has left me in a situation that makes it harder to record. Which is why I did a live stream, and which is why all of the Resident Evil videos that have come out as of right now are pre-recorded. So I've already recorded them, my phone was working, and now it is not. I am really, really trying my best here, though. I don't know what I'm doing. As I've stated, I'm always open to a suggestion. By all means, if you have some sort of criticism, please tell me how I can improve. Please, 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 please. I am more than open to listen. I will do what I can. If I can do something better, I will do my damnedest. Even if I can't, I'll find a way to work around it. I love doing this. I love making videos. I love posting. I love this. It's so much fun. It's so easy for me to just kick back, relax, play a game, and make content for everybody to watch and have fun with. I've been busy. I've been tired. But that's what I like to do. I like to do this. This is a fun little hobby that I do. And I love the support I've been getting. And I don't feel like I say it enough, but I really do appreciate everybody who subscribes. I appreciate everybody who likes. I appreciate everybody who does like a comment, who rings the bell, who does anything like that. It's always a pleasure for me. I feel super good about it. I definitely love when people subscribe. I love it when people like, because it shows that they enjoyed the content. It shows that they liked seeing what happens. And it shows me that I have made a community that I like. I've even set up the Discord server that I had been talking about. I am truly blessed that 72 people want to watch me be an idiot and play games. Even if my videos only get like 20-something views to 30-something, it is still a pleasure to have you guys watch my stuff. I've never felt more blessed in my life. To know that there are people out there who are like, this guy's kind of funny. Oh, excuse me. But no, to have people be like, this guy's kind of funny. I want to watch more. It really warms my big black hole of a heart. And I have fun doing it. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for extreme amounts of fame. I just want to play a game. I just want to sit down, and I figured I say some pretty stupid shit, I might as well say it while I record it. Anytime I play a game, I've never been able to not do it as well anymore. I can't play a game by myself. If I'm recording a game, or if I'm booting up a game by myself, I'm usually recording it. The only game I have not been doing that for is Resident Evil 4 because I wanted to take a brain break. Oh, I must be really tired. But no, I really do enjoy everybody. I've never been able to play a game by myself like the way I've been doing it now. I can't even imagine playing a game without recording it anymore. That's how much fun I've had doing this. I really, really do enjoy that sensation I get. Because I do get jittery. I'm like, ooh, someone liked my video. Someone liked my video. Ooh, they liked the content. You know, that's just... It's something that I really do enjoy doing. It's something that I really like seeing. And it's not often that I get to do things like this. I don't get these kind of opportunities. And I know that sounds corny. I know that sounds cheesy. I know that sounds cringy or whatever you'll call it. But I enjoy it. I really do. I love playing games for people to see, to watch, even if I'm a background noise. Even if I'm just some guy. I enjoy it. I love playing games. I really want everybody, because this is something, and I know it sounds naive, I know it sounds ludicrous, but I want people to stop hurting. I want everybody in the world to be happy. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who you believe in. I just want people to be happy. I want people to live in peace. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. I might not even agree with some of the people I've talked to in my life, like my mother, but I do agree that, and this is what my mother had said, I don't talk to her anymore, but she said life is too short to go without smiling, and I 100% agree with that. I just want people to smile. I just want people to be happy, because I have not been able to smile every day of the week, and I understand that I can't keep everybody smiling. And all I want is for the world to just cease its conflicts. I want it to stop hurting. And I just want people to smile. And I know I can make people smile. I know I can do it. Because I've done it with so many other people. I have made veterans. I used to work as a, whatchamacallit, a server at one point in my life. And I ended up meeting a veteran. Guy said he had not laughed in a very, very long time, and that I was one of the few people that made him laugh. So if I can make a veteran who says that it is very hard for him to laugh, just crack up, I think I can do that for a lot of other people, and that's what I want to do. I want to see the world smile. And I know that I can at least make someone smile. I can at least make someone's day. I don't want people to hurt, man. But I got off topic. I got off topic by a lot. We're supposed to be talking about channel updates. So, back to channel updates. With the updates on the YouTube, the biggest situation is I don't know where to go right now. And what I mean by that is games and the fact that my computer needs a heavy upgrade. I know I need to upgrade my computer, but I don't know how to go about it to where I can upgrade it so that it's not always struggling to optimize like it is right now. I have never owned a computer in my life. And like I've stated, I don't know what I'm doing. If I knew what I was doing, then the Boodleman would not be the way the Boodleman is. I even stated that in my introduction video. In my introduction, I said that this channel will be your guys' way of watching me grow little by little. And the concept of the Boodleman has not changed. The Boodleman is still here to be a distraction from reality and to make people smile. Now, I do say be responsible with taking a break from reality. Because if you take a break for too long, your problems might spiral into something bigger. But it is always good to take a break. And those frames are really bad. But no, I just wanted to keep you guys updated. Moderator Brendan is still going to be moderator. We have a Discord mod in the Discord server I've made, which is linked in a post. So head over to the post section when you guys have the chance. Join the server. It's a whole lot of fun. Kinda. I think. You guys can even talk with me. You guys can watch me screen share games when I should be editing. All that fun stuff. You guys mean a whole bunch to me because the Boodleman was literally just the idea of a high school kid now living his dream. I mean, I'm not in high school anymore, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a little tired, so when I'm tired, my brain don't brain good. But that's where I'm at. I really hope that you guys enjoy the stuff I put out, though. Because I enjoy making it. Even if it doesn't want to work sometimes. I still love doing videos for you guys. And when I get mad at things like OBS or CapCut or anything, it's because I really do want to focus on giving you guys a quality video. I want you guys to be happy, and I want to be satisfied with the video, because I feel if I'm not satisfied, you guys definitely won't be satisfied. I want to continue further into this exploit of YouTube. I want to continue making people smile, and I want to continue keeping you guys updated on games that I will or will not play. With that said, after Resident Evil 3 is over and done with, I'm taking a small break from the Resident Evil series. I know, shocker, considering that the next game that I would play is Resident Evil 4, but we're just taking a break because as much as I love Leon, it has been a Leon Kennedy marathon. I've been doing game after game after game after game with Leon in it. And again, as much as I love Leon, I'm a little Leon'd out. We might continue on further with AI Limit, then, or we might play Lego Batman. Or we'll do the Happy Hills Homicide. Because why not? Or a Hellboy game that I have. Because I do like Hellboy. But no, those are just a few things that I've considered doing after I finish Resident Evil. And as you guys could probably tell, I completed all of the Riddler stuff for Arkham City, so we might actually be on track to do Arkham City next. I hope you guys have a great day, though. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you all again. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless and happy gaming. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Like if you liked the content. And ring that bell so you guys don't miss whenever I post. Thanks again. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless and happy gaming. Bye-bye.